Sure, you ready?
Yes.
All right, what's the topic? Oh, I hit record.
Something about giving your spouse advice.
Question of the day is giving your spouse advice.
Can you do
Can
it?
you give your spouse advice?
Not should you, but can you?
Can you? I can give my spouse advice. Should you give your spouse advice? I think you should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you give me advice?
I give you advice all the time.
Yeah, I asked for it. However,
Sometimes it's unsolicited.
yeah, okay. I give Courtney advice all the time, but sometimes she has to get confirmation after my advice.
I get confirmation from any advice that anybody gives me.
So should you give your spouse advice if you need confirmation? If you came to me with a question and I gave you advice on that question, but you had to get, and you had in your mind the answer that you thought was a good one, but I gave you something else, you want to get confirmation if I was right or if you were right? That makes sense. But now if you have it to where you think your idea is right and I agree with it, do you still get confirmation?
I think it's okay to get confirmation from anything other than information on our relationship. So I think that it's okay if you were to give me an idea and I say, hey cuz, what you think? CJ said this, what you think? I think that's okay.
And your cousin,
And my
depending
cousin,
on which one,
9 times out of 10, I ain't even gonna lie, they agree with you.
but why do they agree with me?
Because they think that I'm dramatic and they think that I'm extra. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to agree with whatever it is that you say. And then I'm sitting there like, I guess.
But, okay, you're extra. Reverse it. So if it was me, what do I do? What do you see me do?
I don't think you get confirmation.
No.
I don't think you ask me for advice until you've already. I think I am your confirmation.
Yes, I can agree to that. And the reason I come to you, I wouldn't say, okay, what do you mean I'm your confirmation?
See, the difference between me and you is I come to you first.
Okay.
You come to me last. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that as in that final tally. I am okay, what does Courtney say? I need her advice. Whatever she says is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Me, I bring it to you first. You say what you say. I think about it and then I'm like, but y'all, this is what. And neither one of it is bad. It's just.
But somebody out there watching may think that it should be done this way.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't go get confirmation from anybody outside your marriage.
Yep.
But why is that?
That's why I said if it's pertaining to us, you shouldn't be. Those type of conversations is just opinionated anyway. But if it's something that has to do with my life or something like that, like that goes back to everything that we're talking about of why does your spouse have to be the be all say all of your decisions in your life? You know, your company, our company. So he likes to say our company. I like to say his company because I only work probably 10% of whatever total hours.
Okay, I give her 2%. She works 2%. She is the confirmation and the fixer.
In T ways. So when it comes to your company,
and me and my dad work 50, and she works 2 to 3, and my mom works 0.5.
I feel like I should not have as much say so. So that's why majority of the things that you come up with or that you need advice on is company related.
But marriage, so you may be in a situation where, I don't know, something may, not saying that's going on at home, but like a car. If y'all need a new car, or if you're married, you're thinking about getting a car, would that be a confirmation? Like,
No. So anytime I've ever gotten a car, my cousins never know about the car until after I get it, and then I'm like, hey, when you see her, know that's me.
Okay,
whoop,
but
whoop.
no, time out. But if like I don't know anything about cars, so why would you get confirmation, or why would you ask me for advice on cars?
I don't ask you advice. 9 times out of 10, I've already picked out a handful of cars.
See, no, that ain't how that ain't how marriage is supposed to go.
The confirmation.
No, don't hold my hand on camera.
The confirmation
that is not how it's supposed
comes
to go.
when it comes to the financials and okay, these are the 5 that I like. These are the prices.
You have 5.
I have to give you options. Always.
Okay.
Because if I came to you, the car that's out there in the garage, if I would have came to you and I would have been like, hey, side note, and I'm gonna tell my secret, okay? But I have to give you options, because if I come to you with exactly what I want, you're probably going to immediately say no. But see, what I have to do is, it's just like buying a house and you do your comp report. You got to know what's more expensive and you got to know what's less expensive. So I come to you with something that's more expensive, and I come to you with something that's less expensive. And you always shock me because you don't automatically go to the one that's less expensive, even though I think that you are.
Because less expensive ain't always good.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But
they like them forks you just bought. They was less expensive.
Stop it.
And they was breaking.
Stop it. Don't bring that up.
She had 4 forks broke.
They were 100% made from plants. I was trying to be good to the planet.
She should have got them real plastics and paid
Don't
50
do
more
that.
cents.
But when we bought that car in the garage, it was Lexus's on the list, and it was
Hondas,
Toyotas, and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, Lexus has a great safety rating, but
Really?
there's no way that I can. There's no way I can do that. I can't. We're not sponsored. Oh,
Yeah,
we ain't there yet. We don't even have a blue check. Anyways,
you got that right. We ain't monetized.
but so I only come to you, and the people that I go to for confirmations, my confirmers, did not know about the car until after I had already driven it off the lot. I don't even think I told them about it until 2 days after I already had it.
Okay, so that's the car. You got the house. All right, so you can give advice to yourself.
Now my hair.
No, we ain't getting on that.
No, I'm just saying, they're my confirmers. I'll ask you, but then I'll come to them and I'll be like, what y'all think? And they're like, yeah, get it, girl. I'll be like, all right, girl,
and I'll be like, no, that is not professional. You
gotta
be professional.
We gonna get it.
No. No.
And my nails. Oh, we gonna get it.
No. All right, we'll turn this off.
We done? Conversation just can't end like that. Just cutthroat.
Yep.
Cause you don't like my hair sometimes? All right.